Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you stopping by. This video is going to be something a little bit different. Yesterday, I went to a grocery store and picked up a couple things, and I specifically was looking at some turkey kielbasa that we often have. It's really good. It's lower in fat than regular kielbasa, and cooks up quick. Anyways, about to share my whole recipe. Anyways, the price was almost $6, and I didn't buy it because I know I can get it cheaper elsewhere. But these were commonly available just a couple of years ago. Everywhere I went, they were $3.78, $3.95, and they were under $4. And it was like $5.86 or something like it. It was almost $6. And I know it's just one thing, but it's an indication as to what has happened across the grocery industry. You know, again, I know I talk about it all the time. Guess what? I'm going to keep talking about it because this is real life. This is what we have to deal with. And that's rising food prices. And it's not just food, it's lots of things, but people have to purchase food in order to eat, in order to survive. So I'm going to put together a compilation of other people out there across the whole United States that are seeing similar things. And it's not just me, it's not just you, because I'm sure you're seeing it as well. By the way, comment below if you've had a similar experience where you go in and there's something that you buy or have purchased on a regular basis, and then you thought back and like, you know, I used to pay $2 for these, and now they're $4 or $5. You know, comment below and share that example. Anyways, so here's a compilation of people across the United States, all different levels of economic status. What is common amongst all of them is that they see the same thing that we see and that millions of people are seeing, and that's just continued rising prices, continued inflation. And so let's check it out, and then I'll come back with a final word to kind of wrap things up. So let's go ahead and start right now.
Well, I'm on my way to the food bank. I go once every 2 weeks because I can't afford groceries. I mean, I have a decent job. I actually do, but I cannot afford groceries. And it's not depending on the number of kids I have or how much my rent is. Literally, inflation is awful right now.
Yo, I never thought I'd see the day. People walking through the store with calculators. They in the grocery store with calculators, man. I see people putting food back, looking at the prices twice, man. Skipping things they really wanted. Parents making sure their kids eat first. That's real. People ain't asking for steak every night. Most families just want to fill the refrigerator without feeling stressed.
I just got done grocery shopping at Walmart. Walmart is supposed to be a relatively cheap place to get your groceries from, which is why I shop there pretty often. Do you guys know how expensive hamburger meat is now? It is literally almost $8 for 1 pound, and it doesn't matter what kind of hamburger you're getting. It doesn't matter if it's the 75-25, the 85-15 lean. Like, it doesn't matter what kind you get. It's all almost $8, which is insane.
My grocery shopping, spending almost $300, and my question is, do you think that they're just gonna keep raising the prices so that eventually, you know, $5.99 for a quarter pound of American cheese sounds like a good deal? Like, how long are these prices gonna go up for?
How can we make it, folks? How can we make it? A little small container of blueberries, which are an excellent food source and a great antioxidant. A little small container was $7.99. I don't know how we're going to make it.
I just split my groceries 3 different ways in order to pay for them, with a line of people behind me.
Hey y'all, hey. So, I just came from Giant. And I have this stuff sitting up here on this counter because I need someone to explain to me, when did this become $70 worth of groceries?
If anybody wants to know what $675 worth of grocery looks like, that's what $675 worth of food is. Like what? That's it? That's crazy. We're cooked. We're cooked.
All right, I appreciate you guys watching that. So, to combat some of these rising prices, one of the things that we're looking at doing is adding another freezer. We use a freezer now. It is packed. And when we come across something that we use on a regular basis, we will buy multiples if it's a good price. So the turkey kielbasa that I mentioned, you know, there's some places once in a while they'll have it on sale, and you know, I'll buy 5 or 6 of them and save, you know, $6, $7, $8 on those. And when you do that across the board on, you know, multiple food items, it could add up and basically help out your purchasing power. But our freezer's packed. So we're looking at getting another one. And I'm trying to find a good used one. I'm a little nervous about buying a used one. It's got to be like new. But if not, I'll buy a new one. And that'll increase our food storage some, because we freeze vegetables that we grow in the garden. We'll, you know, vacuum seal vegetables. We'll put them in the freezer, use them at a later time. But, you know, again, it's also good for when we come across a good deal on some food, buy it, throw it in the freezer. And you're kind of freezing that price. See what I did there? So, anyways, comment below. What's your opinion? What are you doing to try to offset this continued inflationary situation? One of the other things that I'm very concerned about, and I don't know what the future holds for this, but it's this dynamic pricing. And what I'm talking about there is, you go into Walmart, you go into many grocery stores, many stores, not just groceries, but they'll have digital pricing. And so that pricing can change on an instant. And they're doing that for multiple reasons, but one of them definitely is it's increasing their profit. One, they don't have to pay somebody to go and change all those prices on the shelves. They can do it instantly. And I suspect that they are utilizing software and likely AI, or they will be using AI, to adjust these prices so that they can get the maximum sales and maximize profit potential. 100% that is happening. And if your store doesn't have digital pricing, it will. Just give it time. And my concern is that we are going to get nickeled and dimed to death because we're going to be paying a little bit here and there more. And pennies make dollars. The other thing that I've seen, I mentioned this in a video a while back, is stores are changing. They'll have a price up for example, tomatoes. They'll have a price up where they used to charge a certain amount per pound. They'll lower that price, but it's each. And people don't realize it. So they look at it and they go, oh, I used to pay, $1.25 a pound for these tomatoes. Now they're 98 cents a pound. That's good. I'm going to buy some. Well, they're 98 cents each. And each one is only, you know, a little more than half a pound, something like that, for a big one. So you're actually paying a lot more, but they buy it, they go through the self checkout, they ring stuff up, and they don't even realize it. So I think that shows something with the economy, that these stores, these businesses are getting so creative because they're trying to maximize their profit. So anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hit that like button if you got anything out of this. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share with somebody that's like-minded. And comment below what your thoughts are. That really helps the algorithm. So you guys stay safe. Take care. We'll see you next time.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies. Hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride. Planted seeds where hope was.